Hey Casey, welcome in. Sorry, I just had a little coughing fit. Uh, test successful, I think. Anyway, I just had a little coughing fit, so that much about that. Yeah. Happy to see you here. Today we will play a little bit of Clair Obscure. This is my second playthrough, so I already know a lot of stuff. This stream will not be spoiler proof. So if you don't want to be spoiled, I guess don't watch. I'm very sorry in that regard, but that's the only sensible solution I can think of. I haven't played the other ones, is the thing. From all I know, Silksong is pretty good. But Clair Obscure is a very, very well written game. I genuinely enjoyed the story on my first playthrough. There are like, and I need to point out, enjoying doesn't mean that I loved all that was in there. There were parts in the story where I was sitting there like, the fuck? But it is well written. It is a wonderful story. The visuals are superb. The music, the soundtracks are excellent. I could listen to them up and down. I hope it comes down to Silksong or Clair Obscure because the other ones I personally don't feel are up to snuff. They probably both deserve it. But, well, you'll have a chance to see some of Clair Obscure today.
La 68. L'expédition d'Élodie.
Tu connais les commandants de chaque expédition?
Expédition 68. Leur bateau a été projeté dans les airs par une tempête. Lumière les a perdus de vue et on a pensé qu'ils s'étaient écrasés.
Et ils ont survécu. Du moins, à la tempête.
Bon, dis-nous. On a trouvé les étranges coraux. Maël ne doit plus être libre.
I haven't played Hades 2. I loved Hades 1. And if it is anything like Hades 1, it's a good game. But in comparison to Silksong and Clair Obscure, it isn't anything new. Really big for their reputation, considering how massively into Silksong make history, and topping that would be quite an achievement. Fair. People were extremely hyped for Silksong, whereas Clair Obscure came kind of out of nowhere.
Sympa.
Woohoo! Another heal.
Oh, génial. Attends, des migrants. Mais ils ont l'air d'être d'une espèce différente.
Aucune importance. Ils sont entre nous et Maël.
By the way, I love the fighting style in Clair Obscure. I did not expect to like this fighting style, even though I've played games like this before. But the timing thing is what makes it so good for me. For example, Honkai Star Rail, which is basically similar, doesn't have the timing. You can just lean back and... Why are you looking at the Twitch notification? That's why I've set up the Discord notification, Marco. Well, I think this is as far as I go. Battery's laying, I gotta go home. We're signal isn't good enough to stay tuned. Okay, see you later, Casey. Stay safe. Bye bye. Sad noises.
Appréciable.
I guess so. Sorry, I don't have the first and stuff anymore. I need to take a look at the bot again.
Ressens la température.
It doesn't work right now. Not quite sure why it keeps crashing.
Laisse-moi t'aider.
Sympa.
That's actually a new one. Huh. Where?
Fais attention.
Oh, just realized Machine Gun Versa doesn't apply as much as Gustave since he doesn't have the scoring system. Yeah. I still like having Gustave back. I want to keep him a little bit longer this time.
Parfait.
Ah, dang it. Ah. That's what you get. Hold on. Were they chained up by a Neveron?
Sympa.
Damning surrounded. One, two, three. Well, welcome in, Bin. It's a wonderful game. It is a game that is up for GOTY. I'm a New Game Plus. And it is a game where I very much say if you intend to play it... No, I haven't beaten Simmer. If you intend to play it, consider skipping this stream because the spoilers will be
Ralentis un peu.
spoilery.
Qui sait ce qu'il peut y avoir à l'intérieur?
Regarde, il y a une porte.
Ça a l'air vide. Allons-y.
Allons-y.
Quelqu'un vit ici.
Boop. Oh, that's actually I always thought that's Renoir, but it's actually probably Verso. It looks a bit more like Verso, but it's hard to tell from seeing just, you know, a tiny bit.
Où sommes-nous? On dirait...
Maël!
So I have a weird old key, and I assume I can use it somewhere in this house. I didn't on my first playthrough. I don't know for what door it is. I hope to find out this time. Well, that door doesn't open. I did finish all the personal story quests, if that is your question. I know that he could have, you know, been there sooner. I also made sure that he told Mael exactly that. The truth. I did feel like slapping him though when he said that. Or basically when we found out that, I guess is the better way to phrase it. Hey Cap! Welcome in, welcome in. Long time no see. Is the key not for this? I'm confused. I understand why Verso did what he did, but the whole fucking family is messed up. Both sides. No, don't worry. Nobody's real male. No. Maybe... Give me a hint when I'm getting close. Or let's put it like this. Is it actually in this house, Marco?
C'est bel et bien ton odeur.
Non, c'est... Je suis désolé. J'ai cru... Sur la plage, je t'ai vu et... J'ai pas pu... Je suis désolé, tellement désolé. J'aurais dû...
It's not in the manor. Okay, well, give me a sign when I'm getting close, in case I'm walking past it.
On est où? reviens juste de la plage. Je me suis réveillée ici. Avec lui. Il m'a énormément aidé. Il a renforcé tout mon piton.
Qu'est-ce qu'il est?
Aucune idée. Il ne parle pas vraiment.
Clair Obscure. Du, du, du.
Tout à fait différente de celle de Miro.
Sorry.
Avez-vous trouvé?
Il y avait un message au niveau de l'arbre.
Sais-tu qui l'a laissé là?
Un message. Non. Je... C'est pas. Encore. On vient juste de s'entraîner. D'accord, d'accord. À couvert.
Pigment.
Was a bit early on the jump there. It worked out. Boom.
Gustave, esquive.
How's the audio balancing? Do you guys need me to make it a bit louder?
Gustave, esquive. Une tempête approche.
Can I actually make it louder? Yeah, dang it. Was distracted. Stormcaller. Boom.
En garde.
I could have gomashed him. Also, I'm grumpy that Gustave doesn't have any gradient attacks. It makes sense, but I'm still grumpy.
Pour ceux qui viendront après.
Gustave, esquive.
Gustave, ne meurs pas.
Call of Stendhal? Oh, what do you mean? Gamache the creator and does imply a plot changes radically.
C'était chouette, mais je crois qu'on s'est assez... Tu pourrais peut-être venir à... Si c'est un oui, rejoins-nous.
That's boss deletion move. Payback, momentum strike, last chance, paralyze. I don't see a Stendhal. Oh, there. Deals extreme single target void damage. One hit removes self shield and self applies defenseless. That doesn't seem so powerful. I mean, yeah, okay, extreme single target void damage, fine, but my general build up, I'm pretty sure is better. You didn't see how I blitzed through the final boss of the game.
On peut retourner au manoir et voir ce qu'on
Ou
trouve.
alors on peut retourner à l'arbre indigo.
Noko est là d'habitude. Je me demande...
Naka!
Mais c'est un gestral. Arrête ça. Gros, je
He
t'aime.
mentions Verso.
Tu vois pas qu'ils sont humains. Noko en fait toujours des tonnes. Mais si vous êtes sympa, il vous échangera des objets utiles contre de la chroma. Alors, Noko sont vrais. Peut-être que les grandis et esquiers existent aussi. Y a-t-il d'autres gestrales comme toi? J'adorerais les rencontrer. Oh, Noko, gros bêta.
You can one-shot
Là,
some
je
more.
devrais- Oh, vraiment.
Wait, one-shot him? I barely did any damage to
On
him.
n'a pas le temps de faire un livre.
Oui, on doit atteindre la paresse.
I don't know, when I get to some more, I might come back to you. Because I want to beat him, but I had, like, no chance last time.
Précis à la fin presse. Noko, toi qui es le meilleur marchand gestral, tu dois bien avoir une solution, non? Allez, tête de plumeau, je sais que tu sais.
Bien, tu pourras rencontrer d'autres gestrales.
Noko Noko! Well, that's not particularly interesting. What was it he gave me after a fight? Just for fun, I'm gonna have Noko fight Monoko.
Joli pied.
Da, 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 da. He has a really nasty... Wait, I'll read it in a second. Ah, dang it. That was not a lot of damage there. He has a really nasty mini throws at you late in the fight that made me very eager to one-shot him, but I don't want to go into what that is unless you give me the green light. Let me get close to him and then we'll see. Dang it! I was too soon again. Ah! Just trolls are still... Some of their moves are just a bit confusing. Take that, Sunfather. Yeah, I learned that too. And like, it's the Gistral. I wonder if Noko was ever. I still don't understand how their bodies work. Do they grow? Do they make themselves new bodies? Like. Exposing attack, level up. Give me. And I guess I'll take the color of Lumia too. Not the Chroma Catalyst though. And let me take a look behind the house. Nyeh.
Super.
Well, that wasn't a lot. I did all the side quests. I fully upgraded all the friendship levels. I was a bit unhappy about something they made me do
À ton avis?
after leveling out Loon,
Rester dans ton manoir.
but it's only implied, so
Je dirais qu'on a retrouvé le
might be
bateau
something
de
else.
l'expédition 68.
Un passage permet de le traverser. Cette encre ne semble pas
Oh,
avoir
it's
traversé.
Serpenare. Interesting. Crippling tsunami.
Laisse-moi t'aider.
I understand that they all come out of the river like that while the bodies grow as they get older. But why does Monoko's body looks a lot different to the body of most, and even more so, why does Golgra look completely different? Upgrade for the Brûle room. Pardon.
Ressens la tempête.
The dialogue sounds is a lot easier to copy paste a small handful of character mods. I am sure the designers of this game put a little more thought into this. They did with everything else, so you know. Hello, sir.
La chroma coule flou. Pigment tombé.
Crippling tsunami. Dang it. Why am I my L? Maybe they're Rodius mutants, both are vastly stronger than it appears. Monarch also has the benefit of favoritism. Golgra might come from other thoughts. Verso didn't strike me as favoring that, but I guess. No, no! Grump. Also, wouldn't explain why Golgora is so strong. Intéressant indeed. More work put into her, more grow, more power, and versus seems to come from the Constantine school of interests. Where do you get that? I have to actually find the mine, because that's how what I failed with last time. Did not have the big speed little conversation with Monaco. I don't think they were ever in a romantic relationship. You're just stuck up. Friends can cuddle, especially if they look as cuddlesome as Monaco.
Cette créature forge quelque chose. Elle serait donc douée d'intelligence. Ressens la tempête. Je suis prête. Que l'encre coule.
Perhaps it can be just more friends, but it doesn't as a vibe. This is a lot of shipping, but that happens with basically any two characters. Yes. Yes, and the game also does things towards that, and
Voilà qui devrait aider.
you know my opinion about shipping and romanticism in games, and this one definitely applies. I'm a bit sad that in the one ending, they didn't show um, Loon with a partner or a kid or anything like that. There was only Ciel,
Excellent.
and well, I guess Gustave and Soph.
Sympa.
Maya also didn't have a partner, but that doesn't surprise me all that much. What I was a bit more surprised with was that Mael, growing older, didn't really change, besides gaining a few
Tempête approche.
wrinkles. Dranks looked up how many fakes there were and gobsmacked at the number of verse 6 Monaco ones. I'm not that surprised. They're cute, I'll say that.
Traverse les flammes.
In the end, if it moves, you can ship it. Something along that line.
Prépare-toi.
No, she was older. A little bit. Like, she had wrinkles. She looked a little bit older. Her face was wider, you know, stuff like that. It just was very little. Also, she did have red hair again, which just outright surprised me. I mean, to be fair, the way Loon and Ciel were older was also very minute. Like, they made Loon's hair a bit grayer, and they gave them both a few wrinkles, but, like... I'm not quite sure what age they were going for. Because the grey hair for Loon makes me think, like, 50 plus, but at the same time, none of them really looked 50 plus. Then again, maybe that exactly was their goal. To be as non-distinct as possible. Yeah.
Une tempête approche.
I mean, it's also not quite clear if the other ones really remember everything in that ending. To me, it felt a little bit like they didn't.
Sympa.
So if she didn't make herself older, that would have, you know, made people realize something is off. But that is entirely reading between the lines, like... It is rather probable that they did remember, and just that I'm reading too much into it, you know? Considering CL had a kid and they were so it can't have been that long. I just assumed to fast forward Versa to be closer to his chronological age. I mean, maybe? I guess. But, I mean, closer to his chronological age being the uh, important word here, because if he was at his chronological age, he would be, what, 100 and something? Leave me alone, Nevron. Mech.
La chroma coule flou.
Oh, that was Ciel's Okay, now I understand.
Une tempête approche.
Thought it was Gustave's.
Ressens la tempête. Traverse les flammes. Faisons couler l'encre.
That's the thing I had such a problem with in that ending, especially when it was revealed that she was actively taking influence on the things unfolding. At least that's how I understood her painter's face. I'm walking in circles. She took influence in a way that made the world that was actually, in my opinion, very real, less real, by bringing dead people back, by um, taking active influence via her godlike powers, stuff like that. And that's basically the issue I have, and why I think that's a bad ending. Not bad ending in badly written, bad ending as in morally I dislike it. It was very well written, and it made a lot of sense. Especially after the fight with Verso. Just genuinely would have expected for her to accept Verso's wish. Especially considering that she did
Excellent.
gommash Aline, and she very much, how to phrase it, supported the destruction of Clair. Even though, at least I'm pretty sure she could have remade Clair. I don't know if sinister is the right word. She doesn't do it out of malice or anything, just out of an inability to cope. I still stand that her staying in the frame is something I can understand and would even support. It's just that bending the frame against her will is what I have issue with. Because especially with the last fight against Renoir, and what the characters, the NPCs say, it very much is clear, or at least very much feels clear, that they are alive, that they have their own thoughts, their own experiences. And Mael basically using her god powers just takes away from that. I'll read it in a moment.
Ça va mieux.
That doesn't surprise me as much. Elias is, well, her Clear's in her eyes, a painted copy, but the other Clear is still around. Painted versus the only version of versus she has ever left in her eyes. I guess. She still could have done it for Verso. If she would actually care, which is the thing that I think she lost at the end. The actual care for the pictures.
Laisse-moi t'aider.
Or the paintings. Somewhere at the end, I feel like she started thinking of them as I can do with them what I want. And that's the issue I have.
Une tempête approche.
On peut s'en servir.
Cleared it for your own crew and so on. Clea is very much on the spectrum for me. And she needs the most therapy in the whole family. They all need therapy, but Clea the most. And
Expédition 68. Elodie.
I think she's going down a very, very bad path. Let me put it like that. If they ever make a Clair Obscure second part,
Celui-là est
I expect Clea to be the bad one.
Il faut les éviter à tout prix.
I want to avoid it, I'll kill it. I do wonder what she actually did to Simon. And I'm very curious. The main places for the mimes? I'm not quite sure what you mean. I'm sure I missed some. At least one I didn't finish the fight because I was having a bad time back then.
La chroma coule.
This playthrough at least I did find the one that is in Lumiere. Although I'm still confused why I fought it, because it didn't give me anything.
Je m'en occupe.
Do you want some little details about them? No. I'll find it all out by myself.
Les éléments dansent.
You don't need to launch away. Alright. Walk safe.
Que l'encre ressent la tempête. Je suis prête.
Ce sera utile.
Already had that hair, but meh. There you are, Persian. Da, 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 da. Persian.
Que l'encre coule. Tonnerre. Ah, vite. Gustave, traverse les flammes.
No, not my owl.
Une tempête. Ressens la tempête. Je m'en occupe.
Pour ceux qui viendront après.
Une tempête approche. Prépare-toi à mourir. Je suis prête. Que l'encre coule.
Sky break.
Romain, ouvrez-vous.
Boom. Pour des lumières, Tour Eiffel. Nope. That's the actual story progress. I want to look around a bit more.
Ce bâtiment a une certaine beauté mélancolique. Ah! Tout ce potentiel. Tonnerre, rapide. En garde. En garde.
Da, 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 da. Terra qui.
L'unité de la Terre. Faisons couler l'encre. Il faut parer.
Haha. Stormfaller.
Rapide. Ça va mieux.
On peut s'en servir.
Da, 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 da.
Fais gaffe. Reste à parer. Une tempête approche. Ressens la tempête.
Chromatic troubadour.
Ressens la tempête. Faites attention.
Tired? Me? Nah. Never.
Faut que tu te droit.
Terra Quake!
Prépare-toi à mourir. Une tempête approche.
Storm.
Tonnerre.
Colère.
Faisons couler l'encre. Ressens la tempête. Traverse les flammes. Bataille. Prépare-toi à mourir.
Aha.
Sympa.
Versatile. Front. Center. Also, if you're wanting the one-shot build works on NG some more, I can't guarantee it works on NG plus. Do you admit? Yeah.
Ça va mieux.
Boom.
Pigment.
The thing is, I will also be stronger in NG plus.
Ressens la tempête.
Faut que tu viens droit après.
I'm still a little mad at this boss for being a nice surprise boss to teach you when especially you can use jump touch. Come on, don't hold the grudge.
La chroma coule.
Make you grow flowers, but something. Actually, let you keep your flowers this time. I'm a bit curious what they actually do.
Je suis prête.
I relish it in this version. Definitely didn't relish vaporizing the version of it in. Cruel. Well, since you hate this boss so much, I think I'll do you a little favor, Marker. See? I removed it from existence.
Il a l'air paisible. Du moment qu'on ne touche pas aux fleurs.
Évitons de nous laisser attendrir. Ça reste une création de la prêtresse. Oh putain! Mais merde Maël, c'était quoi ça?
Il m'avait l'air familier, je crois. Gustave, on comprendra jamais ce qui se passe si tu tires sur tout ce qui bouge. Tiens, un arbre rouge. Le village de Gestral doit être tout près.
Tu sais de quoi les névrons sont capables?
Elle est grande.
Elle est étrange.
She will. It's everybody else we need to look out for. Let me take a sippy. Who was that woman that fought Verso in that dream? How does she even remember Dream Verso? She's never met him.
Toujours trop loin.
Je ne m'attendais pas à ce que ce soit comme ça ici.
Pas étonnant.
Sees Verso when his girlfriend turned on him.
Tu vas bien?
Mourir ici, c'est
Oh, that was his.
pas vrai.
Oh.
Je
I.
croyais être habituée
Okay.
à l'inquiétude
The, I'm not quite sure. I do wonder maybe. Mm, as a paintress, she can look between the seams of the painting, basically.
Oui, je sais. Les névrons, je veux bien, on était préparés, mais ça. Et maintenant qu'on a découvert qu'il y avait des survivants, tu vois, c'est ça qui est insidieux avec le dommage. Il est prévisible, presque indolore. Du coup, à Lumière, on en est venu à l'accepter. Le dommage n'en est pas moins violent et cette mort est tout aussi définitive.
Je fais des cauchemars.
Oui, moi aussi. Écoute, si la mort approche, pars en courant. Non, 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 promets-le-moi. Cours. Surtout si on revoit l'homme de la plage. On ne peut pas le battre. Tu le vois? Tu cours.
Seulement si tu en fais autant.
Bon, crois-moi que si je l'aperçois, je prends mes jambes à mon cou. Je courrai si vite que tu ne verras même pas.
Tu rigoles? T'es un vieillard. Je te laisse sur place quand je veux.
Bah oui. Autrefois, à 30 ans, on était jeunes.
I mean, when he was born, people still got to, what, 66 years old? 65 years old? He probably remembers people getting 50 years old. God, knowing who you actually are is. Yeah. Can I attack him? Please? I already fully upgraded all those.
Je vous avais bien dit qu'ils étaient
Non, tu n'as pas...
En tout cas, comment les gestrales ont-ils fait pour ça?
Je ne sais pas trop.
Je suis impatiente de leur demander.
Sorry.
Ça fait longtemps que tu n'as pas joué.
That's not true. You saw her on the day of Gamache.
Village de gestrales.
Oui. Il n'arrive pas à croire qu'ils existent. T'imagines? Quels autres contes sont réels aussi?
Au bout du compte, c'est une guerre de l'information. Il y a encore tant de choses qu'on ignore. Comme d'où vient la cantrice. Pourquoi elle fait ça? Qui elle est? 70 ans et on en est presque toujours au même point.
Depuis l'homme sur la plage. Ouais. Ça fait trop d'inconnus. peut vaincre la pâtresse, au moins les générations futures auront une chance de percer le mystère.
Ça a l'air d'aller nickel.
Ouais. Tu trouves que ça va? Le choc est passé. Un peu. Ça ne les ramènera pas. Mais au moins...
You beat the snake, right? No, because my computer crashed and well, the game crashed and...
La mission n'a pas changé.
Demain viendra.
Demain viendra.
Just a second, I need to check something on my phone. God, it's cold gear. Also, you mean Serpenare or Serpentaire or whatever?
Non, tu...
En tout cas, je...
Or talk to him. Did you?
Reviens au sacrement.
Da, 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 da.
Est-ce que Noko t'a dit autre chose sur le village, à part qu'il y a des arbres rouges partout?
Il n'est pas très doué pour les détails.
Alors il va falloir réfléchir comme des gestrales.
Ressens la tempête.
Laisse-moi t'aider.
Traverse les salles.
Another level up for Broda Room. Woohoo! Show me the map. Shastra, Sanctuary, Esqui. Let's look around a bit. Do tell me, what do I actually get from beating the snake? I'm kind of curious now if they let you fight Ciel as Ciel. Probably. Which would be pretty funny.
De l'ombre.
Sorry, it's a bit out to you with the music in the place I'm at, but if you set the snake, it drops a pig to that one. We gain AP, you gain 1 extra AP on top of that. That can become quite powerful,
Ce sera utile.
depending on the setup. Hiya, humans. Care for a good deal. Artis, 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 go blue. Sure. Ta-da! Redwoods.
C'est quoi ce truc?
Grief is not a burden that needs to be carried alone. Still, it has broken the minds of many, with profound consequences.
Un distributeur d'histoires incompréhensibles.
Such a beautiful painting, tainted by suffering. Would that they could go back to those days. In the face of countless trials, families reunite, and they overcome.
Personnellement, j'ai trouvé ça très intéressant.
All this chroma has been rather energizing. Thanks to you, I awakened from my slumber. Did my tales interest you this much? I'm afraid I have no more to share, but you can have this.
Génial. Et maintenant?
Gee, these all seem awfully irrelevant in context. I take it you want more of my rambling? I apologize, I do not have any more tales to tell. Why were you hiding here? I'm different. My presence on this continent was deemed an offense by those who have already claimed these territories. I had to give up on my travels. I then found this resting place. You know, the rest. Reflection and meditation have brought me to an answer. I shall live on and have my own tale about my own trials and tribulations. Context makes everything, you know. As they say, context is for kings or something like that. Oh goodness, beach. No, no, no. We do not go to beaches. No beach episode. I found the arena before the actual village. Show us what you got, weaklings. I'll fight with my own, just ta-da. I honestly kind of enjoyed most of them except the raft volleyball one. That one can die in a fire. You are also masochistically inclined, so I choose to ignore your word. I wasn't a super fan of Alt of 4, I have my limits. Sure. I'm surprised that you actually never finished Alt of 4. Can't say I've seen you not finish many things. Almighty Mask. No, wait, I mean Almighty Push. By the way, the reward for doing the hardest version of the raft challenge is swimsuit for CL, and it's a swimsuit for CL. I don't understand your point, but the funny thing is, you get a swimsuit for CL also by doing her personal quest line. Dang it, that was too quick. Haha! Boom. That was kind of what I mean. A crippling fear of swimming for just the trauma. Her trauma, that part of her story gave me nightmares. Yes. My friend, Marco, my good friend. People rarely wear swimsuits just to go to the beach. Or, well, actually to go, they do wear them to go to the beach, not always to go into the water. That's what I was wanting to say. I'm a bit curious how different her Gestral swimsuit looks. I assume it looks different. I need to do something about Monaco's pictos. Dang it.
C'était stupide.
Alchemist in which... Can you stop attacking? In a witch puzzle game, the difference was Eric Schritt and the latter I ran out of time before having to move on to the next short game. Okay. I can promise you there are many more games that I didn't finish. Let's see. What do I want to actually give him? Other 4 wasn't the only one. Yeah, fair. We should return to Alta 4 sometime. Maybe right after we return to Night Rain. I guess that one is interesting. That one for sure. Oh, that one's Lundin. Now let's take a look at the looms. Pick those. Because there are a couple ones I definitely want to give him. This one. This one not. This one neither. And this one. If one wants to be pedantic, I technically didn't fish legendary either, but that was due to the bug making it literally impossible to reach the final room without diving in and editing the files. I don't even remember legendary. Shadow, played simply when an almighty mask, revive instantly with life is dead with an almighty mask. Stop almighty. I think actually try this one. Alright. Monaco. Ugh. Julian Tyne yet. Ah. Thank you. Xbox 360 era FPS where creatures from mythology invaded the modern day. It's also isn't very good. Ah, shame. Because that actually does sound right up my alley in regards to interesting. Tiny had caught me for a while with his feints. Very fair, it's more about music, less about watching.
Je préfère ça.
I already found you. Yeah, fair.
C'était stupide.
Boom. Fuck. You fainted me! Ah! Almighty strike! Have I already complained about how cold it is? The village hidden in the red leaves was then flattened. Ah. I would never do any such things. I don't know what you're talking about. The village hidden in the red leaves. What are you? I feel like I haven't seen you before. My controller battery's running low. I think this will be the last fight and then we'll wrap up stream. Not even to finally beat Super Saiyan Golgra. I've beaten Golgra before. Wait, have I beaten normal Golgra? I'm not actually sure, no. Hyrolai. Please help me. Look, if I could remember every time I complained or whined about something, my brain would be quite overfilled. Dang it! I missed the last one. I beat the Golgra at the river, so, you know. Pretty sure that's the hardest one. Guess that one was damn hard. There was more knock begging Rester to help him when Golgra showed up at the river. Yeah. I remember. That I do remember. Ah, dang it. Missed the last one. Boom. That wasn't that much of a reward. Meh.
Ce sera utile.
Still haven't figured out how to get rid of those. Oh, look. A squeeze home. Eskies. Not esqui. Eski. Found the back entrance. The back door. And the front entrance. Alrighto. Time for me to... Well, wait 5 more minutes so I can wrap up stream. It's been fun. Just a short one. I mean, barely 2 hours, but I'm getting really cold, so that's something I need to take care of. And also my whole electricity is slowly giving out in words, whatever. It's been fun. Thank you for attending. See you again soon. Or not. We will see. There is no schedule. Anyway, bye-bye.